Hello, my name is Madison Shepard, and I'm your host for this episode of the College and Career Readiness Podcast. Today, we are joined by our special guest, Ann Hardy with Creighton University. Before we start our interview, remember to take control of your future. Join the California Army National Guard and serve your community during local state emergencies. You'll earn marketable skills, earn a paycheck, and get money for school. Contact Sergeant Aquino today at 916-233-7615. All right, so how are you doing today?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for asking. So just as a starter question, what would you say you love most about Creighton University?
The community, for sure. So Creighton is a Jesuit school, and the Jesuits are the largest order of Catholic priests. You certainly don't have to be Catholic to attend Creighton or any one of the 28 Jesuit universities in the country, but their values are to be men and women for and with others, to be of service to others. Magis, which is Latin for more, so going above and beyond what's expected of you. And cura personalis, so care for the individual person. So I would say we want to make sure our students are well-rounded academically, socially, spiritually, mentally, physically, and that we provide opportunities for them to grow in those areas. So we have a community of students and faculty and staff that all share in these values and are there to help one another and help each other grow in not just academically, but in all those areas of life. So it's a really strong community.
And aside from community, what would you say is something that sets your school apart from other schools?
I would say, well, specifically amongst the other Jesuit universities, we have our undergraduate programs are the College of Nursing, the Heider College of Business, and College of Arts and Sciences. And then we have our own medical school, dental school, law school, physical therapy, occupational therapy, pharmacy, a nurse practitioner program, a physician assistant program, and 40 other liberal arts graduate degrees, which don't worry, I won't list. So I would say when it comes to offering such a wide range of majors, especially in the health sciences, we are the only Jesuit school that offers all of those degrees.
That's great. What would be some key advice you would give to freshman applicants?
That's a good question. I would say spend some time, no matter where you're applying, whether it be Creighton or any other university or college, take some time in reading their mission and their mission statement and see if that you believe in that mission and if that is your own personal mission as well. So because that means that school would probably be a good fit for you if it meshes with your own personal mission as well.
Yeah. So you had mentioned quite a few of your undergrad programs. Out of those ones, which would you say is the most popular, and what are the acceptance rates of those programs?
Well, so again, our undergraduate colleges are the College of Nursing, which is direct entry, the Heider College of Business, and College of Arts and Sciences. So we truly are a liberal arts school. I would say, 60% of our students fall within the College of Arts and Sciences, about 10% nursing, and around 30% for business. And what was your next question? Oh, acceptance rates.
Yeah.
Or our overall acceptance rate is about 70%. We don't differentiate between the undergraduate colleges.
What sports does your school offer, and do you guys have any sports scholarships?
Yes, we do. So we're Division I. We're part of the Big East Conference. So we have men's and women's basketball, women's volleyball. We have women's rowing. We have men's and women's tennis, men's and women's cross country. We have softball, men's and women's soccer, and baseball, and golf, men's and women's golf. And yes, we do offer athletic scholarships as well.
So aside from sports and things related to sports, what other clubs and activities would you say you guys have on campus?
Well, we do have over 220 clubs and organizations on campus. We require that all freshmen and sophomores live on campus. We're very much a living, learning community, so there's a ton of things to do for our students. We have about 4,200 undergraduate students. I guess I didn't say that before. But so there's a lot to do. So really whatever a student wants to participate in, there's a ton of different opportunities for them at Creighton. And it's also really easy for them to start their own club or organization if there's something that they want that we don't have. We have a Greek system as well. It's different than many other schools. So we want our students to come to Creighton freshman year during their first semester and really figure out what it means to be a Creighton student, because that's their first community. So figure out, just what it means to be a Creighton student and meet other people on their floor, join other clubs and organizations, figure out how to study, when to study, manage their time.
Yeah.
And then if they want to be in a sorority or fraternity, they can go through the recruitment week during second semester of freshman year. About 50% of our women participate in that, and about 30%, I think, of our men. And there's no living requirement with that. So all freshmen and sophomores are required to live on campus. They're all mixed up in the residence halls. And then juniors and seniors decide where they want to live. So whether that be on campus or off campus, there's no Greek housing. So it's a little bit different at Creighton than most other schools, I would think.
In the United States Army and Army Reserve, leadership is earned every day. In addition to earning leadership, you can earn up to $80,000 towards your college degree. For more information, contact Staff Sergeant Coombe at 916-214-6457.
So just talking about kind of what's around the school. I know you mentioned that it was in Omaha. What would you say that there is to do just in the city and other than on campus?
Omaha is a city of about 500,000 people, and then the whole Omaha greater area is close to 1 million people, so there's a lot to do there. It's a big music scene. Omaha is a big foodie city. Of course, there's always sporting events going on. Omaha is home to the Olympic swim trials every 4 years. We had the Olympic curling trials this year, which is kind of random, I think. Yeah. And then we are the host to the College World Series as well. Creighton University is. So that is our stadium, is the stadium for the College World Series. So those arenas where we play basketball, we get about 18,000 fans at every men's home basketball game, which is probably more than like a third of NBA games. Yeah. I don't know. And students get into all those events for free, all home athletic events for free. So there's plenty of things to do. Service opportunities. Last year, our students collectively did 1.3 million service hours, and none of that required of them. But we just naturally attract students that like to be of service to others. So there's many different organizations and around too. In service, most of the times turns into a social event as well. So.
Yeah. What would you say the tuition is for your campus, and in terms of financial aid, what do you guys offer?
So our tuition and room and board is just over $50,000, and 96% of our students do not pay full price. So when students apply to Creighton, we will automatically review their application for merit scholarships, and we do a holistic review of application. So we do look at grades and test scores, but we also really consider counselor recommendations. We consider activities that they've been involved in and just maybe how they've been of service to others and things like that. So if students apply to Creighton, it's not an extra application that they have to apply for a merit scholarship. So if they're admitted and they get a merit scholarship, they find out in the same letter. We also do have scholarships where students would have to apply for, and those are all listed on our website. So maybe a student might be first generation or might want to study business, and there are certain scholarships available just for business students. So those are extra ones that students would apply for. And then, of course, we encourage all students to fill out the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid, and that will tell us if students are eligible for either any university or government loans or grants, or also work study as well. So, and of course we take outside scholarships too.
Yeah. Do students typically graduate with a lot of student loans?
I don't know like the average number, but the good news is if they do have student loans, our success rate is high for our students. So they're getting jobs, and they're graduating in 4 years, which is really nice. So we want them in and out in 4 years and working or on to the next step, whether it be graduate or professional school. And So they're out. So they're saving money by going to college for only 4 years, not having to prolong that, and then also are very employable after they graduate. But I'm sorry, I don't know the answer to what the average is.
And do you guys have any opportunities for on-campus employment for
Absolutely,
students?
yes. So it either through the federal work study program, or if students don't qualify for that, it's really easy to go to our Office of Student Employment and find a job on campus in many different areas.
And just a little bit about the demographics of the school. What is your student to staff ratio?
11-1, and the average class size is 24.
That's great.
So that kind of goes back to that Jesuit value of cura personalis, which is care for the individual person and really providing an individual experience for students. And students are never taught by a TA, always by the full professor. And all the professors hold office hours. For the same reasons that our students choose to be there, so do our faculty and staff. They want to have that relationship. They want to get to know students. I tell students, come prepared to class, because if there's only 20 other people in your class, you need to come prepared, be ready to learn from others, and it'll be a better experience for everybody.
Yeah, kind of relating back to the community aspect of the school. Yeah. So Inderkum is such a diverse school, and diversity is a huge part of pretty much what we value. What would you say the demographics in terms of ethnicity are?
So we are 27% student of color, and this year we hired a vice provost for diversity and inclusion, and we're really excited about that. And that's an initiative that the school is working on as well.
That's great. And do you guys have any like racial clubs?
We do. We have a few different cultural clubs on campus, and I can't remember exactly how many. I'm sorry, but we do. Yes.
So how can students get more information about Creighton?
Well, you can definitely email me, which I am the local representative here in Northern California. I live right here in the Sacramento area. So again, my name is Ann Hardy, and my email address is ANNEHARTY at Creighton, which is CREIGHTON.edu.
All right. Well, thank you so
You're
much
welcome.
for joining us on this podcast.
Get the skills to be a beauty professional. We offer hands-on training alongside creative artists and industry leaders in a fully equipped modern salon through our cosmetology, barbering, and aesthetics program. Call 916-418-7223 or visit federico.edu and start your new career today.